Hi guys, this is Alex from GSMDome.com and I'm here with the HTC ChaCha for a full review of the device. I previously showed you what its Facebook button can do, and now I'm going to take you to a tour of the handset. For starters, I have to mention that this model was unveiled back at Mobile World Congress 2011 in February, and it measures 10.7 millimeters in thickness. It weighs 120 grams. It's got an 800 MHz CPU. When I have to compare that to the previous 600 MHz CPU that it initially had, but it changed it for an upgrade. Its screen is a 2.6 inch touchscreen that behaves quite nicely. Okay, you also got a micro SD card slot, 512 MB of ROM and RAM, Gorilla protection for the glass, Qwerty Keyboard with 4 rows as shown right here, 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 3.0. The display has a 480 over 320 pixel count. The camera is a 5 megapixel one with autofocus and LED flash. It's got geotagging. There is a VGA camera up front for video calling. It runs Android 2.3 with HTC Sense. It's got the lithium-ion battery with 1250 mAh of capacity. It provides 7 hours of talk time. And now let's see the design. Up top we have the speaker, we have the touchscreen I mentioned, 4 capacitive buttons under it, the call button and the end call button right here, the 4-row keyboard, Facebook button up the bottom. On the left side we have the volume buttons and the micro USB port. On the right side nothing. Below nothing. At the top the on-off button and the 3.5mm audio jack, and right here the camera and this tiny speaker that goes a great way. This back part has a tendency of overheating, and if you want me to show you how to remove the back cover, well, here we go. It takes a bit of practice, but I made it. So this is it. Now you know how to remove the back cover. Okay, so since I had also set off the screen, I'm going to show you the Lockscreen Mechanism, this ring. Similar one to the one used on the HTC Sensation and HTC Flyer. Android 2.3 is combined here with a customized version of the HTC Sense experience. As you can see, I have the classic friend stream, I have Facebook chat, this is the Facebook phone, Twitter widget. Let me go back from that. I also have the weather widget. Let's refresh it for some effects. Pretty nice effects for a 900 MHz processor. Now let's enter the weather app and see some other weather effects. As I said, it works pretty nicely for a 800 MHz processor. And now I'm going to show you this Qwerty keyboard. Also has some shortcut buttons like this one right here that allows me to access the camera, which is pretty cool. And since I'm in the camera, let me show you what it can do. Here we go. Oops, I exited. Okay, so again, here we go. It took a picture of this lighter. And now I'm going to show you some other pictures I took using it. As you can see, it has a bit of lag sometimes. It takes reasonable pictures for a 5 megapixel shooter, especially if the light is okay. If the brightness is not enough, it won't handle it. And here's a video I shot using this handset. You can see the light changing according to the lighting conditions. Okay, enough about that. Now I have to show you some effects and options for the camera. You have the effects right here. You have grayscale, sepia, negative, solarize, posterize, aqua, stuff like that. Also have image adjustments, white balance, resolution, ISO, review duration, widescreen, geotagging, autofocus, face detection, a lot of them. Also, in the video capture, you have some options here as well. For example, video quality, widescreen 720 over 480. We would have wanted a bit more, but that's it. You can change the white balance, shutter sound, record with audio. Okay, so let me get rid of this lighter, and I'm going to listen to some music to see what that speaker at the back can do. So let's play some Perfect Circle. This is the speaker that's making all the noise. Okay, I think you get the hang of it. And now I'm going to show you what the HTC customization has been for this model. As I said, the lock screen. This is it. And the intense customization of the HTC experience with scenes. These are some of the scenes you can use for work, play, social, stuff like that. Of course, you can set the skin you want. Only 2 here, but you can download more. You can change the wallpaper, set the lock screen, add widgets. I'm going to show you how to add them right now. With this plus, you can also add the apps, shortcuts. You have HTC Trends, Twitter, YouTube. Let's add YouTube. Oops, not weather, YouTube. Okay, so I've added the YouTube widget. It's loading now, and I'm also going to show you how a YouTube video is shown on this pretty small screen. It's taking a while to load. We're on a 3G connection and also refreshing constantly, or Twitter and Facebook, plus the weather. After all, this is a phone, so I'm going to show you the call button. It triggers the menu with the people you can call. Pretty long list, since it also integrated my Facebook account. Quite a lot of people to call. You can see the groups, the calls. You can see all of them together. Let's say I pick one of them. What's really cool is that I can see that person's Facebook profile, see the message I sent him or her, see their mail, their updates, their gallery. I can see everything that the person is doing from the call menu immediately before I call. So for example, I see that he posted on Facebook that he's at McDonald's. I can call him there, say what's up, how are you doing. Now let me show you the email app, Gmail. Nothing strange here, the classic Gmail experience. You just have to get used to that tiny screen. And I'll also have to show you the keyboard, so I think I'm going to start a new mail, if I can figure out how to. Let's see, checking out my inbox. Let's see if I can reply. I guess that I'm going to show you the action of the keyboard in the internet browser, where I'm going to load GSMDome. I'm having a bit of trouble typing on this keyboard, but that's because my fingers are quite thick. As I said, I am under the impression that this is a phone for a lady because of the keys. Although HTC has said that this keyboard is 10% larger than the ones of the rivals. Okay, so GSMDome is loading. Don't expect incredible experiences on this screen, since it's only 2.6 inches. Here's the website with its content. You can read it, you can pinch to zoom. You can keep on reading. It's not impossible to read, but as I said, it's not a very easy experience because of the small screen. Okay, so this is the browser, and now I'm going to go back to YouTube and give it one more try. Maybe it loaded. Yes, it did. Let's see what this is about. One thing I have to mention is that although you have this YouTube app, okay, this is YouTube. Pretty good graphics. Let's leave it. Okay, so I have to say that when you're using the browser, some flash elements, if not all of them, won't load. So many people are saying that this phone doesn't have flash. It truly doesn't, sadly. At least not in the browser. But hey, at least you have YouTube. I wonder what Apple is going to say about that. This phone also has FM radio. It's got a calendar. It's got a books section where you can read books if you want. It's got even maps. You can travel around, see new places. Let me apply a more sexy layer, the satellite view. Okay, so here it is, the satellite view. You can get some decent orientation on where I'm going, even on this small screen. Of course, I can zoom in for a better view. Okay, that's it. So what more can I show you? I show you the people, the camera. There's the friend stream that I mentioned with its many options. You can see the status of people on Facebook, the photos they post, the links they post. Of course, change your status. You have the Facebook button for that and more. This is the Facebook chat. Pick a person and chat with him or her, like instant messaging. And now I have to show you some apps at the end, stuff you can have fun with that I downloaded. I chosen Android Assistant, a pretty useful app that strangely shows this way. It shows me the system usage, what's idle, how many memory I'm using, how much memory I'm using, how much the apps are consuming. I have the volume control, ringer, I can uninstall stuff. I have a startup manager, battery use. So here's the battery use. A pretty useful app, I have to say. There are many more with this same theme. And now I'm going to show you Angry Birds Summer Picnic, the new release from Rovio. Here it is. It's a summer themed edition of the classic Angry Birds game. And I'm waiting for it to load. This is the Christmas one, but I don't want to play that. So I'm going to go to Summer Picnic. So grab your picnic basket and let's see what the summer is all about. The graphics are filled with bright colors. You can see sunflowers, ice cream, summer stuff. It has a bit of lag because of the apps I have open. You can see white clouds shaped as pigs. I did cause some damage. Okay, so guys, this is HTC ChaCha, one of the two Facebook phones made by HTC. I recommend that you purchase it, especially if you're a Facebook addict. And it's a solid phone overall, so go get it for the right price. Goodbye.